Snorley went against Luigi, and he struggled hard. It went to last hit, but he was able to clutch it out.
I'm not sure if Oats was watching that, but I think he's gonna stick it out with the Wario. I mean, with the Yoshi.
Starting it off on Battlefield.
I mean, Wario lives for a very long time on this stage, and Yoshi lives for a decent amount of time, so long as he doesn't get edge guarded. Not to mention Yoshi with the constant pressure from his like he has a lot of pressure options on ledges. Is just terrifying what Yoshi can do when he jumps up there with a down air, forcing the lock from the side. I don't know if we'll see that in this set, but right now, either way, very, very solid lead for Prof Oats.
What I've noticed from playing with Oats a couple times is that Oats, he's very aggressive, but when he gets to that first hit, he pushes that hit really far. I mean,
that man spent so much time in the lab.
Yes, he has a lot of setups, though I don't think I've seen too many of them.
The main issue that Oats seems to have, though, is that when he starts taking the edge, he often doesn't get to his head and just goes ham and starts trying to press buttons in order to close things out. He fishes so much, which you can see from the rogue down Bs that end up getting punished, the rogue smash attacks. But Oats at lower when his opponent's at lower percent is a force.
All right, like you just said, Oats went for a little bit of a ballsy move with that down B. It could have gotten punished much harder for that.
Right there. I mean, he got the stock.
Oh, yes.
He 100% got the stock, but that jab could have been an up smash.
Oh,
and the answer. This boy is like, let me show you how I feel about your Yoshi right now.
Chasing with half waft. Jesus.
Delicious. Dinosaur bouquet.
Just only getting a lot off of these bites.
Serving him up medium rare. Oh, with a side of eggs. Let's go.
He's finally he's conditioning Oats to shield and forcing him.
He's forcing Oats on the defensive.
Exactly.
Downer for down air, leading into the grab, being forced off stage. Snorley with stage control, but not being able to do too much with it. Taking it back though.
You're at a dangerous position. Soon, half waft will be online.
And even without half waft, Wario isn't exactly a stranger to kill options. Taking a page from Mario's book. Shout out to the costume he's using. Yes.
So are we gonna see a character switch? Because Oats has a Yoshi, a Luigi, and a Mario. He has a lot of characters on deck, and I think I've also fought a Rosalina once.
He told me that he dropped Mario, and he hasn't played Rosa in a very long time. So if we're seeing anyone, we're probably seeing Luigi, but I'm pretty sure, like I said at the start, that he's going to stick it out with Yoshi. Stick it to his guns this late in bracket.
Right.
He doesn't. The thing is about Oats, he doesn't trust his secondaries.
So now we're gonna take this to FD. I can't say I agree all too much with this stage. The whole point of FD is to play more patiently, but Wario kind of thrives off that patient play. So we got to see how it goes.
I mean, the point of SD, you got space to move around. That's the reason that I'm a little confused about the option he chose, is that wouldn't like he's giving up the ability to pressure on platforms. I would have thought he'd go for like Dreamland or something, a stage that would be smaller so that he can overwhelm Wario a little bit. But this is going to give Wario a lot of room to move around. Might not work in Oats' favor too well, but we will see. He's the one who picked the stage. Maybe he knows something. The Nair off stage, taking the stock.
That's going to be very good for Oats, having a huge lead right now.
Throwing out that confetti. Can't celebrate just yet, though. Wario being the comeback king.
I just hope that Oats doesn't overextend. Like, he'll get his first momentum, but then he'll start overextending, and that'll end in getting punished.
Just a cheeky footstool.
It's way past the half waft mark, so that's always an option like that.
but not killing from past the center of FD.
I understand why he did it. But I don't quite agree with it all the way.
Like, he thought it would kill.
Yes.
He believed, but Yoshi thick.
Personally, I would have waited a little bit more. I mean, full waffle is about to come online soon.
Half waft is actually better in certain situations because even though it's not as powerful, it has better frame data, which means it's more reliable to combo into. Also, if you use up the half waft, that means you'll have half waft ready pretty soon anyways. This only takes 55 seconds to charge up. Anyways, that forward throw is going to take out the stock. Wario with a bit of rage, just barely clutching that out, but definitely putting in that work. This is a massive lead that Oats can definitely take this if he decides to play safe, and that is exactly what happened, taking game 2 rather solidly.
I wonder what Snorley's Oats' ban is gonna be. I want what Snorley picked. Kind of knowing him from playing him frequently, I think he would opt for a more like.
Snorley's gonna pick Smashville.
Smashville?
Or Lilat.
Lilat.
I guess Smashville might have been banned. But let me tell you, the Warriors love Smashville. Smashville and larger stages in general are Wario's favorite places to be. But Lilat is another place that I hear, that I believe is pretty decent. I don't know how Oats feels about this stage. I don't think it's too bad for Yoshi considering his recovery is 3-step. But if you get caught underneath there, you lose your jump, that could spell death. And that might be what Snorley is banking on.
With the tilt of Lilat, the bike shenanigans just turn into a whole new ball game. Whatever you're used to normally, it just changes. Oats sitting with a comfortable lead of about 69%.
I'm liking the position he's using right now, taking center stage and using. Oh, the soft spike.
Oh, that's big.
Very, very solid lead with the confetti. You know Oats is happy about this one.
Let us not sleep on Snorley, because Snorley is no stranger to bringing things back.
Especially as Wario, you got a little something downstairs working his magic.
All it takes is a down air, an air, or even a fast fall up air, and that waffle will be on.
I don't know though. You saw last game how strong Yoshi's cling to life is. If you get that half waft, it's got to be near the edge of the stage.
I mean, 75% Yoshi.
Without rage either.
Yoshi is definitely dead from a walk.
Uh-oh. Hard-boiled Wario looking to make this.
Oh,
he just got snuffed out of the waft! Yoshi Nair busted!
I wonder if SDI had something to do with that.
I mean, maybe. It might have put him just barely out of reach. But, I heard the sound effect.
Yes.
I didn't see much else, but hey, we livin'. That ain't a true combo. We take those. Now, Wario without waft and with an entire stock deficit, this could be dangerous. Snorley gonna have to play super, super safe and hope that Oats makes a mistake. Like that empty landing right there, it's gonna cost him with that forward tilt.
It would be Snorley's best bet not to engage, but rather than engage, to just run away a bit.
You know, we spoke earlier about how overzealous Oats tends to get when he sees the end in sight. And if he does this, it might not end well for him, considering the way that Snorley's playing right now. Just waiting for these opportunities that he's being given left and right.
Don't be forced to shield Oats. He's going to punish that with bite.
Delicious. If Oats keeps this up, he's going to end up scrambled.
Another 20% and he'll be a half off death percent.
He's fishing. He is fishing. Yoshi, I'm surprised he can handle a fishing pole. But it doesn't seem to be working out. He's going to get dragged in the water by this whale over here.
Oh!
But the jab to up smash, ending up working out in Oats' favor, taking the set over Snorley, 2-1.
It was starting to get really, really dangerous out there.
I need to sit down with that man. I need to